Oh, this is something which I don't even want to expose myself with, but
But you've set all of that up so you can hear it as you're
yes,
singing
exactly.
it, so
Yeah,
that you feel that you're
yeah,
in the song the way you want it to
totally.
be.
I can feel judgment when I
Yeah,
speak.
yeah. This episode is being supported by Tape It, the iPhone recording app made for musicians by musicians.
So
Show us this. Look,
yeah,
Sam has taken off his jacket
taking off
because
my jacket because we're
it,
getting into it
yeah,
now.
it means business now.
Yeah, and this thing's really toasty right now. Seeing up the whole room. Um, so one illegal move I did was put
What illegal move!
put a
Brilliant.
reverb send on top of my multiband. Oh, this is something which I don't even want to expose myself with, but I basically master it before. So one of the team here has told me what the word was, like top down.
Yes.
Top down mixing or whatever. So I have this preset that is, if you look here, it's basically the gains and it's compressing the life out of the signal before anything's even on it. So I'll put that on first. It's almost the default setting, so I'll put it on, and then kind of mix into that. So basically, what you'll notice after this is that if I'm recording vocals, this one here is very quiet on the mixer, but these ones here, I basically can't see the waveform because it's so small. Because it has to be so small. Because again, it's back to the thing we're talking about with Toro. It's like, this is what I've been doing since I was 16, learning about mix and mastering and wanting it to be loud. I basically came up with this preset, and it's slightly evolved since then, but I've had this preset and I've just basically always brought things in really quiet so that I can have this boost. So what it would do for me is if a sound wasn't really meshing well, I wouldn't spend too much time tweaking it because I kind of knew that this sounded good as a preset.
So this is some kind of compression
I could
setting.
feel judgment when I speak. I'm saying all this
No
stuff.
judgment at all. But this
Not
is
from you,
yeah.
from like whoever's listening to this. Like you're great. It's not you. It's like, I shouldn't be doing this. I know I shouldn't be doing this,
But this is some kind of compression setting that you would apply so that to boost the signal.
yeah, so it's a multiband as well, so
Yeah.
it gives you this kind of pump thing. And then on top of that, so I start with the multiband.
We need to hear these stages, I think.
Do you want to hear?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
show it. This
yeah.
is going to be really funny. I'll show you what the song sounds like, the intro, without any of this on.
Wow.
Let me turn it up just for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. I mean, that's
It's going to sound... It's very like...
still sounds good. And then
It sounds a bit more like a song you'd hear at like a supermarket in
Right.
the 80s, rather than in the club. But that's the thing as well. That's why it's like, that's another reason why I've kind of stuck by it, because I feel like mastering, I mean, even if I turn on, that's it with just the multiband, and it's still got this dynamic range, which I don't really like. I want it to be like
right, crunch.
sausage squash.
Yeah. But it's interesting because what you're saying is that this is part of your sound.
Yeah.
This is an essential part
Yeah.
of your sound, essential part of your process that
Yeah.
you've kind of crunched it before, so it already has
So
this,
it already has this thickness.
yeah, yeah.
And also the extremely fun bit about it is when I'm recording my own vocals, it sounds like the end product.
Right.
Which is the main reason why I think I do it, because I'm not losing any like real time interaction with it. I think that's why I'd gravitate towards it for the most part, is because I want to feel like if I'm recording something, or even if I'm writing it, I kind of want to feel like this is me performing it live and
Yeah.
like actually like in the song as much as possible. That's also why I use headphones a lot. I don't like, I'll listen to speakers afterwards, but I'll always make songs with headphones because I want it to be like I don't know what that says about me, but I want it like like as loud and obnoxiously in my face as
Yeah.
possible.
Oh, that makes complete sense. You want to be in it,
Yeah, exactly.
living and breathing it. And talking of vocals, so how are you recording these vocals? I mean, because you've got a certain vocal sound, I think,
Yeah.
that you're working on, and is that the result of a chain, or is it the result
Yeah.
of using a particular mic, or?
So back home, I've got I use an RME Fireface, a Babyface for portability was, but I've got a Fireface. I think it's UFX2, and then that is my audio interface. So what I do for my vocal chain is I have a SM58. That's the standard one, right?
Yeah.
Going into a Neve 1073. So what that does is like takes this 100 pounds mic, whatever, and like I can put the kind of analog saturation and EQ. The other thing about my vocals that you probably notice is that there's little low end on my mixes. And again, that's to do with me. If I hear this low end kind of boom in my voice, I can almost hear it in the mic. It's quite weird. Like I don't mind it in my speaking voice. It's better it's not taken out of this.
Yeah.
But like if I'm singing, especially with the high notes, I feel way more comfortable when I'm not hearing this kind of boom sound, which is also a kind of post thing, which I'm doing before.
Yeah.
So with the 1073, I'm taking all the low end parts I don't like, and then I'll add quite a lot of high end to the mic, which gives it a kind of an airy quality, which I really like.
This episode is being supported by Tape It, the iPhone app made specifically for musicians. If you, like many of our guests, use voice memos, then switching to Tape It is an obvious choice. And now, Tape It has layering. This means you can record over your voice notes, try out top lines, stack harmonies, build up instruments, jam with yourself, and so much more. Layering is such an exciting addition to Tape It's long list of features to help you stay creative and organized, including the ability to record straight from your lock screen, set markers, add notes, and add photos of settings. You can easily import your old voice notes, sync to the cloud, and create shared playlists with co-writers and bandmates. So, head to the link below to install Tape It and use the promo code TAPENOTES to receive a whopping 20% off Tape It Pro. And now, back to the episode.
So it's going into a noise gate, and then I have auto-tune engaged after then. Sometimes that fluctuates because I can actually change the sound if it's before or after a compressor, but for this instance, I have it before. Then I've got it's called Corv Pressor, both by Clevgrand, which is I think it's a Swedish company. And what I love about this compressor is it's very visual. Again, and a lot of these things are you're meant to trust your ears, but I really like being able to see this here. Because you can have a high input and then squeeze it, and it kind of works like a brick wall limiter as well as a compressor. But I'm using it as a compressor for this, and then it's got different ratios, and then that goes into a brick wall limiter thing, so I can have the kind of squash sound from my vocals. And then at the end, there's a de-esser by the same company, Clevgrand. And then there's a big delay here, so I use this side of the screen, so the sends here, I use that for like delay, so I have stock Fruity Loops delay, and then this is just for like the tail end of the vocals, because you'll hear it. It's like there's a lot of there's a big tail on it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I've always favored delays from reverbs because it has I think it separates it better because the vocals are quite squashed. It's got a nicer like I prefer the staccato kind of tail, but it's the combination of the two. I have like a light reverb on the delay, so it's not so. Sometimes delays can be a bit like clinical because it's literally just repeating the noise, so it gives it a kind of nice sound to what's the word? I just said nice and I completely threw myself off. I was like, why are you saying nice? Gives it a nice what? A nice what? That's what happened there. I said nice and my brain was like, nah, you're not getting away with that. Freeze.
I think there's nothing wrong with using the word
It's
nice.
not nice. It's like it gives it a character. There we go.
Right. Yeah.
And then after that, I actually have it on a sidechain. So the delay's kind of going like this is something I'll have to
feels like
It's hard to really. Let me solo the vocal thing.
that is so far. Feels like I need you even when you're close. When I
Like that tail thing is getting caught on every one note.
Yeah.
Which is another part of my sound, vocally. Like almost every song I have has this kind of like,
Yeah.
it's a pulsing delay.
And you're saying when you're recording the vocals that you've set all of that up.
Yeah.
So you can hear it as you're
Yes, exactly.
singing it, so that you feel that you're in the song the way you want it to be.
And it's all printed. There's no dry signal to be found in here.
Yeah.
Which might be so that if anyone was to steal my hard drive, they can't hear the monstrosity of my vocals without auto-tune in it.